What is up, Massive Riders? Welcome back to Homkai Star Rail. We are going to be doing the event Star Hunt game. We are recording. Mic is on. Nice. So, yeah. First, let me show you the message that Arlen sent us. Okay. Hello, Pokey. Do you have time? I still haven't thanked you for helping me when we first met. You should thank Dong Heng. He was the one who found you. Both of you saved my life. I wouldn't have lasted much longer. Thank you for finding me and taking me somewhere safe. Do you have time to come to the base zone? I have a gift I want to give you. Sure, I'll be right over. I'll wait for you. Yep, Punk Lord Mentality. This is the event that's going on. What is going on? Oh. Listen.
Are the repairs in the supply zone finished? We have to wrap them up this week. No more delays.
Almost. There are just a few compressors left.
What's going on? Island!
Correct. All the cabins they might pass by have been checked. Remember to report to lead researcher Asta.
Hello, excuse me, I'm here.
We'll deal with problems outside the base zone later. Ah, it's you.
You look busy. Are you surprised? Didn't you ask me to come?
Sorry, this is embarrassing. We suddenly had some stuff come up. I wanted to take care of it before you arrived, but I can't seem to even get a break around here. Never mind about that. Here, this is for you. I made it this morning, and I've been keeping it warm.
Warm. Is it food? A drink? You made me some fried rice, a gift? Did you say any for Asta? No.
It's just a little something I whipped up. I spent a long time wondering what to give you. In the end, I realized I should stick to what I'm good at. Miss Asta loves my fried rice, so I hope you like it too. Sorry it's so noisy here. I wanted to find somewhere quieter where I could get your feedback, but...
That's alright. Don't worry about it.
I'm pretty confident in this dish. Unfortunately, I was a bit rushed at the end. Some big shot suddenly decided to visit the space station today. Everyone has been in a hurry since the announcement. They're all worried that a bad impression could damage Madame Herda's reputation. Miss Asta said that the guest appears to be Madame Herda's research partner. If he's doing research with her, he must be famous throughout the galaxy. Ah, look at the time. The guest is almost here. If you're curious, just follow the crowd. Miss Asta and I will be there soon.
Okay. Herta research partner. I remember she told us to talk to the elevator. I'll check it out now. Can't talk to Arlen again? Aw.
You may not believe this, but
Took a photo with it? Oh, it's down here.
Wow, it's the first time I've seen such a spectacle.
Even the top brass.
So this visitor is...
Get ready.
Hypothesis. Thought always precedes word.
Hey,
Huh?
And yet, I can't find the words for this moment. It's good to see you, Asta.
Robot?
I apologize. I'm 4 minutes and 13 seconds earlier than the appointed time. I hope it's not a bother.
Scroolum?
Of course not, Mr. Scroolum. Welcome to Herta Space Station.
I'm surprised I actually pronounced that right.
No need for formalities, Asta. Herta Space Station is where knowledge converges. Here we celebrate the equality of thought. Such collaboration between organic life forms is magnificent and efficient. You're rebuilding the space station far quicker than I could have imagined.
So he is a robot. He said organic life forms.
We appreciate your high praise, Mr. Scroolum. Would you like me to show you around? Since the last summit, we've launched several new research projects focused on silicone-based matrices.
Well, that sounds lovely, but I do have a meeting with Herta, so let's put the new surprises on hold for now.
Madam Herta should be in her office. I'll take you there. Right this way.
Sure. And you are?
Hi, I'm Pokey. Hello, Miss. Can you guess? Can you guess? I kind of want to put that there.
Hey!
Judging by this fellow's surprised reaction, you must be the one Herta is always talking about. She's quite curious about you, as am I. What is it like to live in symbiosis with a Stellaron?
Oh.
I hope we'll have sufficient time in the future to get to know each other and answer this question.
Sorry, I wanted to show you around, but now I don't think I'll be able to get away.
That's alright. Go up ahead, or you won't be able to catch up.
Alright, see you later.
Oh, I'm so busy, I better leave him alone. That person over there seems to be doing something to Herta's portrait.
Strange. It should be around here somewhere. Maybe it's hidden inside Madame Herta's portrait. Huh? Do you need something? If you're looking for the front desk, just go straight through those doors.
What are you doing? Are you having trouble with something? Ah, she looks so pretty.
Oh, another fan of Madame Herta's? Well, I'm afraid this portrait's being taken down soon. Wait a second. I know you. I saw you chatting with Captain Arlen just now. You must be the rising star who caught Madame Herta's attention. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Leonard, a cybersecurity engineer here at the space station. You probably know that this place was recently attacked by the Antimatter Legion. In the chaos, the master control system for each zone was paralyzed. Now that the station is being rebuilt, my job is to repair equipment and restore the space station's cybersecurity. But during the repair process, I discovered some anomalies. The access records show that a third party other than the Legion invaded while the master control system was paralyzed.
Was it a lady in sunglasses, Dawn Hunters, and Astral Express?
Some have surmised the same as you. We suspect that it may have been the Stellaron Hunters. It's an elusive group and very dangerous. Every member is on the IPC's wanted list. They include a super hacker from Punk Lord. I'm ashamed to admit that I've lost to her once before. A while ago, I discovered her whereabouts during a screening process. I was planning to follow the clues to find more details about her, but I fell into her trap. Can you guess what happened next? She reverse hacked my device, sent out a bunch of spam, made a video game open to the space station, and told everyone that an idiot named Leonard made a big silly mistake.
Wait, what?
Ugh, I don't want to think about it. Now that everything is calmed down, I thought they'd be on my case already. The silver lining? Madame Herta was generous enough to allow me to continue investigating this matter.
Congratulations. Normally she doesn't want to deal with it.
Hence, my silver lining. You know Madame Herta. If she's really interested in something, it doesn't matter what anyone else says. To put it simply, the leaders have given me an opportunity. How could I not cherish it? If I can make up for my mistakes and do a good job, I may have a chance to prove myself. This time, I plan to start from inside the space station and see if I can find some clues to trace the intruder's steps. Maybe I can find the blind spot I missed before. I designed a decoding program. Look, it looks like a camera, but it's actually a detector. We should be able to find hidden clues with it. Just like this. That's,
A drop of sweat, a drop of water, a blue teardrop-shaped object. She's just so pretty. I'm just gonna say that again.
I didn't ask you to look at that! Unbelievable! Why would something like this be in the space station? The staff wouldn't even dare scribble on the wall, let alone leave a drop of sweat! So this is what we're looking for? This suspicious evidence? It wasn't what I was expecting, but...
It is pretty suspicious. It's quite unexpected. At least it's a clue. Hold on. Do not disturb. I forgot to turn off all my notifications before starting this. It's not even gonna work for most notifications. Dang it. I wish I could pause the video and not have to stop it. Pretty suspicious.
Wait a second. Let me take a look. Oh, I see. This is electronic graffiti that appears to represent Punklordian symbols. If I'm not mistaken, this should be some kind of automatic encryption. We need to decipher it if we want to find any culpatory evidence.
What does this have to do with me?
Ugh, you got me there. I got caught up in our conversation. I wasn't paying attention. Let me think. Maybe I've been under too much stress recently and I subconsciously want a friend. Anyway, if I were to find clues related to the Stellaron Hunters, wouldn't that be helpful to you too?
True, true. I actually want to help you.
Just do me a favor. It won't take up too much of your time. Here, just point it at the graffiti on the wall.
You want me to point the camera at the investigate this suspicious graffiti? Oh, there's a teardrop right here. Bam. Blinking blue patterns. Suddenly the pattern imploded and engulfed its surrounding sounds and colors. Something inside seems to be breaking out from it. What?
Why are there Void Rangers here?
Oh, wow.
Step aside. I have no interest in stoking conflict.
I told ya I could fight. With me out here, how can we lose?
I hope, like, no, like, messages are called.
You won't get away!
I would go into my settings, but then you see my information on there. So...
You can't run!
I have something for you.
Rules are made to be broken!
Oh,
Clemency? Never heard of it.
What's this?
That scared me to death! Did you see that? It seemed like something popped up here, then Void Rangers jumped out!
There's Silver Wolf right there. Don't worry, it's taken care of. That scared me to death. There's seems to be an extra person.
But look! Just like I guessed, this graffiti is encrypted! If we decipher it, we can see some hidden information. The surveillance camera captured her face. Silver Wolf. It's exactly the same as the photo on the IPC's wanted list. Let me see what she was up to. Is this a transmitter beacon? Oh, I see. She probably ran into the Antimatter Legion during the invasion, then used this beacon to teleport the enemies somewhere else. We accidentally activated the beacon again just now, and they were brought back. Jeez, Stellaron hunters have the ability to stow enemies away like that? Beacon transmission that doesn't require a power source and can be implemented solely through computation? No wonder they were able to break into the space station. With this, I'm afraid not even Madame Herta's office is safe.
Don't be discouraged. Is this kind of tech really impressive? Have some faith, we'll figure this out.
Well, I don't share your optimism. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be lying on the ground right now. Anyway, let's work together.
Yeah.
There's a strange signal nearby. Maybe it's another piece of graffiti.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta start my other game that's on my other device. It's quite interesting.
Look! Up there! They even put down a question mark. They must be making fun of us.
Question mark? Where? Up? Down? Oh, you say up, it's down. Oh, there she is.
She went towards the base zone. Yep. There's only one way. Disappeared again? This thing keeps cutting out when I'm deciphering it. She must have stopped here for a bit. Let's look around.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Our last few operations turned out to be pretty dull.
She makes it seem easy. Is she really looking at the Curio Collection Index?
There's a voice. It's cutting out. Who is talking to?
Judging by how calm she is, she must have been in this room for a while. Maybe she was waiting for someone. I'm not sure what happened after that. Let's search somewhere else. The graffiti's location is quite interesting. It feels like she's playing a game with us. One dot leads to another.
It's really fun.
I heard from a friend that the hackers on Punk Lord have a tradition. When they hack, they purposely leave something behind for people to discover. Kind of like throwing down the gauntlet. They call this the Punk Lord mentality. There can only be competition when there's rivalry. And there can only be excitement when there is competition. Life's a game, and having fun is what's most important.
Yep, recording.
I don't understand that way of thinking. But it seems like this graffiti might have been left behind for us on purpose as a clue. The same thing happened last time as well. I was so close to the target, but got obliterated in the final battle of information.
Oh, so close yet so far? It's not your fault. Let's focus on the work at hand.
You're right. It doesn't help to dwell on past failures. Thank you. Ah, she seems to be leaving. Let's keep up.
I don't know. For some reason, it just seems interesting working like
They seem to be heading toward the monitoring room.
He talks so much, so that seems kind of interesting. I think it's just me. No! 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 Get your butt over here! Now! Come here! No! I'm sorry, you're cute and adorable, but I need you.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Shoot, I should have really used that. You're my priority.
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move.
Come one, come all.
Perhaps you still don't understand. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens. And I'm no exception.
I beg, don't run! We got it. I feel so bad though, honestly.
How about this?
But...
One at a time!
You get so many rewards though. Look, $60 jade! Oh, I already got info on trotters. During exploration, you might encounter trotters. Attack and defeat trotters before they run away. Allows you to gain more rewards. You can defeat the trotters you encounter in domain once only. If you defeat the golden warp trotters, you will be awarded stellar jade. What? So there's two trotters? The warp trotters? Golden warp trotters. Oh, that must have been pretty rare, honestly. Ooh, chest.
Another graffiti. They're all different too. She really put some thought into this.
So techy.
Huh? Is this section of the record damaged? She went through the wall and disappeared.
She altered the record. She teleported herself.
I don't think so. That's not the same as passing straight through a wall. Look. Hold on, I got it! It might be an effect from a curio. There was a pre-established folded space here, and the intruders found it and took advantage of it. No wonder she kept going through the curio collection index. This space is connected to the Stellaron room. Do you still remember it? That's where they put the Stellaron inside you.
I can't recall. I think I remember this. Kafka?
Huh? What are you muttering about? Why would they leave you here if their objective was the Stellaron? With her capabilities, all she would have needed to do was make another beacon. She would have been able to escape with the Stellaron, no problem. Huh? There's no graffiti here. Oh, we're doomed! The trail has gone cold. Ugh, so strange. Did she really leave just like that? She came all this way and didn't take anything with her, nor leave anything behind. Oh, they did leave you behind. Sorry, that sounded better in my head. It must have been a terrible feeling waking up in a place that was completely unfamiliar to you.
That's alright. It wasn't so bad. Sounds like you've experienced it yourself.
Oh, me? That's how I feel when I wake up every day. I can't help but feel there's more that they're after. I really hope I can find something that's useful to you. Otherwise, I'll feel bad for having you do so much work for nothing. The more I talk about it, the worse I feel. I should probably find something that I can do. There's a rating pistol here. I wonder what my rating would be. Whoa, look here! There's a strange access log in the rating pistol's compartment. It looks like the log time occurred during the Legion's invasion. The researchers would have already been evacuated by then. Could it have been her? In which case, she didn't leave immediately. She implanted the Stellaron inside you, and then fiddled around with the rating pistol for a while. Could it be that... I just realized something. We need to go to the curio collection room on the other side.
Wow, he's so smart. Let's go! This way, right?
Just as I thought. She was here.
Oh, what? It's her! It's a graffiti of her! That's awesome.
I just remembered that Madame Herta has a game cartridge named Punk Lord Mentality in her collection.
Game cartridge, Punk Lord? I think I've seen it in the simulated universe.
You remember it, right? It's actually on the list of missing curios. I wasn't able to put the two together before. If the hacker has a personal objective other than the Stellaron Hunter's mission... I got it! I got it now! The Stellaron Hunter's operation was just a cover for her.
She was actually after the curio? Looks like you got it backwards.
That's right! She was so interested in the Curio Collection Index that she stayed in the space station even after her mission was complete. This was what she was truly after. She knew we would be looking for the Stellaron Hunters and used it as her cover. Very smart. To be expected of someone from Punk Lord. Hold on, though. Something doesn't add up. The curios are Madame Herta's most prized possessions. All the visit requests are sent to her office from the computer in the main control room. Some researchers tried to gain access to the curios for research purposes once, but they didn't get proper authorization. She caught them all red-handed.
I have a bad feeling about this. Could it be the main control room has been hacked as well? She values them even more than the researchers. What should I answer?
You got me there. But with the skills of this hacker, I do think it's possible. We should go and check the main control room.
Okay. Oh. How do I get over there? Hello?
Wait, don't move. I get chills just looking at the space station monitors now. Let me investigate first. Just perfect. Not only did she shut off all the access logs, she shut off all the terminal transmissions too. I thought it was the Legion that did this.
Do we need to do a restart? No one notices this whole time?
This wouldn't have been a high priority issue. The space station's to-do list is ridiculously long at this point. I am curious though. She paused the terminal transmissions, but didn't touch the local data at all. I really don't get her. As a Stellaron hunter, she leaves the Stellaron behind. As a hacker, she doesn't delete the local log. There's an external port here. I'm gonna plug in and take a look.
I have a bad feeling about this. It might be a trap. Why don't you let me do it?
Relax, friend. I've done this 1,000,000 times. Look at this agreement.
As you feared, a burst of light shines and the enemy appears.
You have the worst luck running into me. Watch this!
How about this?
Time for a detailed overhaul.
You won't get away!
It's too late to repent.
My turn.
Let's make it quick. Batter up!
I have something for you.
See? I was right. There was something fishy about the local data she left behind.
So there was something strange after all.
Now we can browse through the Curio access logs. Huh? That can't be right. This Curio doesn't seem to have ever left the space station.
Wait, what? So she didn't take the cure either? It just disappeared in thin air?
From the way things look, yes. The records show that this Curio was last sent to Madame Herta's office, and then it disappeared? I'm seriously confused. What did she come here for? She wouldn't have put the graffiti up just to mess with us, would she? No, if I start thinking like that, I may as well give up now. I have to fully investigate every lead, or I'll really be out of a job.
Vector Raindew. In Raindew City, reindeers are decor without a facility to shatter and scatter as they hit the ground, just like those legendary stories that are out of reach and will eventually fall. Yes, that was the original meaning of this graffiti. Perhaps there have since been some subtle derivations now, but that's not important. Question mark. It could come from a puzzle, an explicable emotion, an interactive object, or a quest that could be completed. See, that's how charming a question mark is. The mystery of a language lies not in equations, as even a few punctuation marks contain infinite secrets. This one, for example, should represent silence, but instead invites conversation. Story mode arcade challenge. View unlocked graffitis. Star Hunt game story mode. During the Star Hunt game event, Complete the companion mission Punk Lord Mentality in story mode to receive graffitis and activate graffiti markers. Select the graffiti markers to perform light cone analysis. Complete the analysis to obtain the light cone before the tutorial mission starts. Tap to start making graffitis. You can use graffitis to create sprays. So confused. Sorry if I keep yawning. It's really late at night right now, but I really wanted to do this. Collect all graffitis to receive the event light cone. Select the aerotemic graffiti. Analysis progress can be viewed here. Back. View arcade challenge. Star Hunt game arcade challenge. During a Star Hunt game event, complete the arcade challenge to receive Always Smiling, which is used to exchange for rewards such as superimposition materials in the event shop. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. Follow the signs to find the photo subjects and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. During the Star Hunt game event, complete sealed sectors at signified difficulties to receive extra rewards. That's good, we can review the rewards here later. Okay, graffiti in blue area. Hold on. I want to do the story mode. Okay. More do we need? Apparently 8. We need to do the arcade store. Oh. Okay. Arcade access screening. Sealed sector. Arcade challenge hidden codes. Follow the signs to find the hidden graffitis and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. In here, but we already found them, didn't we?
My research.
You may not believe this, but...
Did we already find these ones? We were just here during the story. space zone. And that's where we are. Apparently one's over here. Do I have to interact with you? I want to ask. No. He has nothing to do with the questing. I think.
You may not believe this, but
there it is! Okay, so what's the next one? One right there and one right there. Got it. Nice, nice. One. Oh, there's chest. I didn't realize that. One more. We were just over there, so... Gotta be another one. This way. It could be upstairs, maybe? I think it would be upstairs. Let it be right over. The last one is the hardest to find. Found it! Nice. Now we go to the next mission. Take a picture of any trash can in the master zone. Take a picture of any space invader in the master control zone. Take any picture in the food order of a food order robot in the master control zone. So space anchor, trash, and robot. Arcade challenges to access screening. Follow the signs to find photos, subjects, and interact with them to receive the corresponding rewards. The provided images are only examples. Find any other target of the same type in the master control zone will also complete the mission. Okay. Here's our first one. Trash can and a robot. Oh, I went too far. Go to Hertz's office. That's where I'm supposed to go? Let's first finish these challenges. Oh, here we go. Look at it, look at it, look. Adorable puppy, puppy. Woof, 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 woof. Puppy looks like in good spirits. It's a good opportunity to build a closer relationship. Touch his paws. Woof, woof, woof. You place his soft little paws on the palms of your hand. Its warm paw pads are really squishy. Puppy looks like good spirits. That's a good opportunity to build closer. Let's stop here. Woof woof. Dog is too adorable. Advertisement bot, but you said yeah, I'm in the master control zone, so oh, here we go. Take photo. Now we just need to find a robot. Oh, here's one. There we go. Go to missions. I guess we gotta wait to be able to do this one, huh? And let's go to
Not gonna happen.
Oh?
I'll say it again. I don't care what Runmei said to you.
but there's no chance we're shutting down the simulated universe.
Herta, I've made my decision. Question. What have we invested into this project? Hundreds of system hours, the resources of an entire planet, and the most advanced technology in the entire universe. And what have we gotten in return? Unknowns, confusion, and a series of errors. In the beginning, we defined the simulated universe as a miniature world that could be used to discover the traces of the eons. But now, it's become something far removed from its original purpose.
The simulated universe is bound to make errors. You said that yourself, and that's exactly what we're experiencing. Why is that a problem all of a sudden?
I adore the vast amount of knowledge, but I cannot accept that the simulated universe remains simply a pending contract waiting to be attended to. Herta, think about it. How many surprises has this project given you? And how many disappointments has it given you?
The simulated universe never disappointed me. You are what disappoints me, Scroolum. Do you really think of yourself as someone so exceptionally amazing? Right now, you're more like someone from the Nitwit Society.
Oh, dang.
Herta, I don't mean to question you, nor do I want to deny the hard work you've put forth for the simulated universe. I just want to give more room for knowledge and inspiration to grow freely.
That's enough. Leave if you don't want to be part of this. Go tell the other two yourself. Oh, and take your tech with you. I don't need it. I can go find Adrian Taylor, or the red-nosed old man from Epsilon, or even the Intelligentsia Guild. At least they won't quit halfway. Ugh. Scroolum, we've known each other for a long time. This is the first time I feel that you're nothing but a piece of ice-cold metal.
Oh, she said that. Don't say something you'll regret later.
My apologies, sir.
What happened? What's with her? Never expected to see that kind of expression on her face.
This all started with me. I was the one that brought up the request to end our academic collaboration. Don't get me wrong, I have nothing against Herta or the project. The simulated universe is a great experiment, and Herta is a true genius. However, we have our differences when it comes down to our long-term vision for the future. These differences will often manifest into bias, and bias will get in the way of the formulation of knowledge. Deep down, I want to continue to believe in Herta. The question is whether one should end a collaboration that no longer holds true to its original intent. From an objective standpoint, I should end it immediately. Are you worried about her mental state?
Yes, and also, please don't. I get really good rewards from this stimulated universe, so, plus it's interesting meeting the eons, so. Oh yeah, I forgot. I haven't been doing videos on stimulated universe. I kind of went on without you guys, and I'm at, I finished, I think, World 3 of stimulated universe. I regret doing that. Seeing the eons is pretty interesting. I wish I videoed it. Sorry. Very sorry. No, not at all. I'm worried about the mental state of the researchers.
Thank you for the humor. It is good for tense moments like these. The emotions of organic life are like tides. It is my fault for not noticing the trajectory of the moon. Let Herta be alone for a while, so she can calm her emotions. It'll be beneficial for our negotiations later as well. As for the simulated universe, if that's the reason you're here, maybe I can help in answering your questions.
Explain what happened.
Search. Bonfire in the depths of the woods. A lone stone sword points to the stars. Punk Lord mentality. That is no ordinary curio, my friend. That is a love letter a Galaxy Ranger has written for the universe. Young sir, how much do you know about Punk Lord?
I heard of it. Don't know much. Nobody, and I mean nobody, knows more about Punk Lord than I do. Don't know much.
It is a planet made of data and symbols. The edges of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord, as are its days and nights.
It's a planet made of data and symbols. The edge of reality and illusion are blurred in Punk Lord. Oh, it's days, nights.
An ether cartridge is a chip that Punklordian hackers use to edit reality. The ways through which a hacker perceives and modifies the world are recorded on the chip.
What? Sorry, I had to read that again. It's confusing.
It's a recording of the hacker's life and proof of their existence. The one on the space station belonged to someone truly legendary. He became a Galaxy Ranger by accident and spent many long years traveling among the stars. He encountered countless fascinating individuals and saw wonders witnessed by few. Many of the records and details recorded therein are beyond the knowledge of even the IPC and the Intelligentsia Guild. That is why it became part of the masses of calculation data for the simulated universe. Yes, no need to worry, my friend. The cartridge has never left the space station. It's, as I said, it is a very important reference for the simulated universe. That is why its data has been extracted and added to the calculations of the universe model. Herta was probably impulsive and added the cartridge into the simulation without telling anyone, resulting in the item being listed as lost.
So it was a false alarm? I'm still a little worried. That person could have gotten into the office.
I understand your concern. If the individual in question did indeed try to hack into Herta's office, then the simulated universe is undoubtedly her next target. As such, please allow me to offer my limited abilities to assist you with your investigation, sir. As you already know, the simulated universe will be shut down temporarily. It will remain shut until Herta and I come to a clear conclusion.
No.
Yes, this is the last chance to investigate the cartridge data. By way of apology for shutting down the simulated universe, I will use my abilities in the universe to provide you with what assistance I can. This is my recommendation. Please take your time to consider it.
I thought the simulated universe would screw himself.
Well, sir, are you ready?
Hold on. No. Let me check. Okay, it's 12:49. Oh gosh, I got an hour and 11 minutes until I have to stop the stream. I got something to ask you. Let's get going.
Please, ask away. I welcome all forms of curiosity and the pursuit of knowledge.
Are you really shutting down the simulated universe?
Yes. There are other concerns besides those I've mentioned. I believe that the miracles inside the simulated universe have the right to grow and develop organically. The will of others shouldn't be imposed upon it, just like in the actual universe. The more Herta tries, the further she moves away from the universe that she had hoped for. Conclusion. The endless iterations of the simulated universe are wearing down her talents, day by day. I hope to free my dear friend from it. Nevertheless, I must also clarify that this is my opinion alone. You should form your own judgment on Herta, young sir.
Who are the Galaxy Rangers that you speak of?
They are a group that carries a balance scale with them at all times. They believe all the justice in the universe needs to be achieved through individual deeds.
Then what's the love letter for the universe?
That was the most suitable way of describing the Galaxy Rangers, in my interpretation. They are directed by the path of the hunt, and are always accompanied by song and the sound of horns. They pursue justice for the individuals and groups they encounter along the way, and shower them with splendid wines and poems. However, all stories come to an end, just as they disappeared from the spotlight long ago.
Tell me more about Punk Lord's hackers.
There is a group of life forms there that know nothing of fatigue. They are attempting to touch upon the umbilical cord of the truth. They are compiling the languages, thoughts, and even emotions of the entire planet into symbols that even inorganic life forms can understand. You see, in the vast sea of data, life exists only in one form, a line of code. Whether it's a butterfly, a whale, or even you, the length of that line of code dictates the boundaries of what the entity entails.
I'm actually a butterfly, so I'm actually...
I've always thought of you that way.
You thought of me as a butterfly this whole entire time. That's all the questions I have. Let's get going.
Very well. Get going we shall. I will be sending you into the simulated universe using an alternative method. It might feel a little different than usual.
I like Skrillum. Skrillum's nice and is trying to, like, open up and, like, he's trying to save Herta in his own way, but, like, I don't know if it's the right thing to do right now. I don't know if it's good to keep Herta's thing or not.
This will help us quickly locate the cartridge in the vast sea of data. We'll start with this data link. Now, please prepare yourself for a deep dive with your consciousness.
Okay. 48, level 48. Okay. My characters aren't even level 50. I did not ascend them. Skrillum visit was to terminate the Stimulated Universe project. How surprising. Thankfully, the robot gentleman is an open-minded individual and is more than happy to provide you with whatever help you need in your investigation before shutting down the system for good. Physical quantum. I can provide physical, electro, and cryo. Oh, we have Silver Wolf in it. Or quantum. And then physical. And Nat. Where's Nat? Oh, there she is. You feel a ripple of greatness. Weightlands that makes you lose control of your limbs in a flurry of symbols and code. You wake up with a jolt. This is the Stimulated Universe.
Young sir, are you all right?
I'm fine. There's some. Where are you?
I'll be staying on the outside. I need to make sure the system projections remain stable. Mr. Leonard is here as well. There's no need to worry. We will guarantee your safety. You are now inside the data link of the Ether cartridge. Look around and tell me what you discover.
That hacker's right in front of me.
Hacker? Oh. Conclusion. That is a holographic record that the simulated universe has created. In here, regardless of how large or small, all variables are saved, including outsider traces. You were right. The enemy's invasion has spread to the deepest parts of the simulated universe. They were only a hair away from the Ether cartridge's data link. What we are seeing are the projections of what happened in those moments. Young sir, please stay still. Allow me to see what I can do with this record.
Hey, you! Why are you staring at me?
It speaks. It's a real person.
I initiated the simulation flow. This is just a record of the past. She's not actually talking to you. Please listen and don't interrupt her. We may be able to find out more of what we need to know.
First off, I'm not obsessed with it. On Punklord, the stories of the cartridge are no different from textbooks. I'm not interested in something that everybody already knows about. Secondly, it's not some kind of video game cartridge. It's an ether cartridge. It's the second pair of eyes, second brain, and second heart of the hacker. Do you understand what that actually means? With that cartridge, if a guy went to a movie premiere and bought some mixed popcorn, you'd be able to know the flavor of the fourth kernel he picked out of the bucket. It's truly amazing. Lastly, I'm gonna say it again. I am not obsessed with it. The reason I'm still rambling about it is to make sure that you know how amazing it really is. Do you get it now, Kafka? Alright, let's get going. We have to move quickly. This place is different from the rest of the space station. We're on Genius Society turf.
It is safe to assume that 2 people entered the simulated universe. Her and her companion. Interesting. Let's see what happened next. You are now taking the point of view of the companion. She will react to your behavior now.
My behavior? Oh. Herta. Cool. She's so small.
You took the bait just like that?
Deals quantum damage equal to 60% of several wolves attack to single enemy. Oh wow. There's a 77% chance base chance to add 1 weakness of an on-field ally's type of the target enemy. This also reduces the enemy's damage resistance to that weakness type by 20% for 2 turns. If the enemy already has that type weakness, the effective damage resistance reduction to that weakness type will not be triggered. Each enemy can only have 1 weakness implanted by Silver Wolf. If Silver Wolf implants another weakness to the target, only the most recent implanted weakness will be kept. In addition, there's a 100% base chance to reduce the all-type resistance of the enemy further by 8.0 for 2 turns. This quantum damage equal to 170% of Silver Wolf's attack to the enemy. Oh. There's an 88% base chance to decrease the target's enemy's defense by 37.8% for 3 turns. And at the same time, this quantum damage equal to 258% of Silver Wolf's attack target enemy. Silver Wolf can create 2 types of bugs, reduce the attack by 0. Every time Silver Wolf attacks with 2 players change the gameplay on the bug that lasts for 3 turns. Each target. Bug's duration is extended for 1 turn. Every enemy wolf with 6 Huh. Immediately attacks the enemy. After entering battle, deals quantum damage equal to 80% of Silver Wolf's attack to all enemies, and ignore weakness types and reduces toughness from all enemies. Enemies with their weakness broken in this way will trigger the quantum weakness break effect. Oh wow.
my turn. Watch this!
This is our chance.
How about this?
More enemies. Time for a buzz.
Stay right there while I give you a present!
Let's make it quick.
That'll take more than nap time.
Fork in the road, huh? I got this. Wanna pick one first? Give your beloved instincts a try.
Is she telling me to choose? She talks a lot. Is this still just a record?
Yes, this is a visual record. No doubt about it.
Wrong choice. The correct answer is the path on the right. Not what we're looking for. It's a bait signal. Ugh, why would Herta put something like this inside the simulated universe? Doesn't she find it annoying when she has to find something herself? Never mind, I miscalculated. Let's try another sector.
Doesn't seem to be going well.
She's actually on the correct path. She just needs to continue a little further. I trust that she too will realize this soon.
I hope she doesn't. Why are you so sure? You seem to know her really well.
We've met only once. Stellaron Hunter, Silver Wolf. We've fought against one another before. Herta was there as well. She may have mentioned it to you.
I recall that you won.
It was more like a test than a duel. She would attack, and I would defend. Neither of us gave it our all. She wasn't able to break through my defenses, and I wasn't able to stop her from leaving. I never thought our next meeting would take place under these circumstances. I believe the continuation of our last encounter will soon arrive.
What the? This was the right way all along. Ugh, Herta's got some psychological tactics going on.
Seems like we can now continue forward.
Oh, back to the space station again. A riddle? Where's the skip button?
Can we not?
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz.
I told ya I could fight. Watch this!
Rules are made to be broken!
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
Nap time.
Finally, almost there. There's even a miniature Herta over here. Eesh. A little narcissistic, isn't she? The whole space station is filled with her face. Portraits, statues, even projections of herself. I was planning on adding a mustache for her, but the spray didn't work. The entire space station feels like it's made of paper, but her portrait is near indestructible.
She's talking about that portrait in the elevator room, no? Herta commissioned me to design an encryption tool for her. Seems she ended up using it on her portrait.
She said she's almost at the destination.
That's correct. The ether cartridge data is in the next room. Our pursuit is coming to an end.
I have a strange feeling about this. I have a wonderful feeling. Strange
Yes, that incongruous feeling has persisted throughout this long pursuit. She came for the Stellaron, but showed a strong interest in the curios. And just as we found out about the existence of the ether cartridge, she just so happened to show up in the simulated universe. I must admit, this feels less like a chase and more like a chance encounter. I recall a story about Punk Lord. It is said that graffiti is a special kind of symbol there. Hackers see reality as a magnificent game, an attempt to finish the stage we know as life. Whether it be for competition or for joy, they leave a trail in the places they visit. One symbol after another link up to become a long, long journey that writes the game of life. And would this ongoing affair not be part of such an endeavor? Perhaps this is all nothing more than a game she's decided to play with us. In which case, let us accompany her till the end.
Oh, it's the boss. No!
Gotta try hard sometimes. Check out this awesome move!
Might be trickier to crack. Time for a buzz.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Let's go.
How about this?
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape.
Time for a buzz.
Go away! That hurt. You can't run! I told ya I could fight. Stay right there while I give you a present!
Let's make it quick.
Ha!
Time for a shot. Thanks a lot.
This combat needs optimizing. At this speed, too slow.
With me out here, how can we lose?
Naughty children nap time. Huh. More anime time for a buzz.
Try that again! My turn!
Look, we found it. The ether cartridge is here, and it's perfectly intact.
But something's not right.
There is an unwelcome third party here with us. If what we are seeing constitutes past images of Silver Wolf, then for her to have made it this far would have entailed the disappearance of the cartridge. We can only assume that the facts don't align with the theory. I believe that she was indeed able to hack into Herta's office, but she didn't stay there for very long. After all, even the best hacker wouldn't be able to find a specified target in the vast ocean of the simulated universe's data. Unless...
Unless she had someone to guide her there.
No way! It speaks.
Huh. You want to explain it to him first? I can see the confusion in his eyes.
The final results are on the display table, young sir. Take a closer look if you wish. We have plenty of time left. I will answer any questions that you may have.
Huh? So, she's actually...
You've guessed correctly. The person that stands before you is tonight's starring role. She left herself a back door in the office, performed a proxy hack the moment you entered the simulated universe, and found a way to continue alongside us. I must say, she really is a masterful actor. Misdirection is always the most effective method.
So the graffiti was bait?
The graffiti is like a two-way data tunnel. You can use it to retrace the trail she leaves behind, and she can monitor your progress by seeing which pieces of graffiti have disappeared. I fear she may well have had the whole thing planned out before hacking the space station. The graffiti and the back door were all in aid of honing in on just the right moment.
You knew everything from the start?
I'm sorry. Herta forbade me from disclosing any information beforehand. She made clear that knowledge would not be paramount to this operation, but rather the lack of it. However, the way I see it, the most important elements were dedication and sincerity. The actions of Mr. Leonard drew the target right in.
I don't have any other questions.
Well then, were you satisfied with this simulated universe journey, Miss Silver Wolf?
Huh. You knew it all along, didn't you? I knew it would be hard to fool you. All that talk you were spouting along the way was meant for me, wasn't it?
It is a joy and an honor to have the opportunity to face off against you once again. Herta said that this cartridge would be able to lure in the biggest fishes in the universe. She was right.
So, the business about shutting down the universe and the argument with Herta was all just an act? You did all that to lure me in?
That is up to you to interpret. Herta and I have always been frank with one another. Sharp conversations of that nature happen on a regular basis. It wouldn't be fitting to call it an act. Miss Silver Wolf is truly a talented hacker. Not only did she calculate everything ahead of time, she has numerous variables and aces still to play. News of my sudden visit to the space station was probably the only uncontrollable variable in her plan. And with my arrival came the nightmare of shutting down the simulated universe. That would have ruined her plans and all her preparations.
That's why she had to take the risk. That's why she had to take opportunity before it was lost.
You now know everything about this encounter.
everything? No, no. You're wrong about the most important part. You think I came here out of desperation, but I've been bursting with excitement this whole time. Do you know how happy I was when you showed up, Screwlum? I haven't had the thrill of a formidable opponent in such a long time. The Legion is nothing but a bunch of cavemen, and the IPC were a disappointment. Only the Society has the talent to provide me with a fun challenge. Reality is nothing but a game. But what's the point of a game if it can't make you happy? An invitation letter and a challenge letter were sent to me from two geniuses. How could I not accept them? Would you have turned them down?
You're confident you'll be able to get out of this in one piece.
That's right. And I'm bringing this with me.
The ether cartridge. When did you...
Oh, a copy. You completed it while we were talking just now.
Why else would I entertain so much small talk? You're not the only one stalling for time. I'm guessing that Herta is hiding in a corner somewhere, trying to pull off a reverse hack from where I hacked in. You, on the other hand, are responsible for taking me head-on, just as you did last time. And I'm looking forward to it. How do you plan on stopping me this time? Are you going to turn the simulated universe into a black box? Or are you going to work with the IPC and put together a cross-galactic encirclement? Screwlum, will I be able to see your true strength this time? The long-awaited result will finally be determined. There will only be one victor today. Please, let me have some fun this time, okay?
My apologies, Miss Silverwolf, but none of what you are hoping for will be happening today. You may leave now.
Huh? Leave? But why? Aren't you trying to catch me? Don't you want to cuff me and exile me on some distant planet?
Your creativity has proven interesting. However, I have nothing to do with your quarrel with the space station. Ergo, I won't stop you.
I'm gonna leave with this cartridge, then.
That's just a duplicate. Correction, not only is the one in your possession a duplicate, but so is the one here. The real curio was transferred elsewhere at the very beginning. Conclusion, you may share that data freely.
What if I attack the space station again?
It would have nothing to do with me. But I must warn you, it is likely that someone would step forward to stop you.
Then what if I were to destroy the simulated universe right now?
I'm sorry, but that simply isn't possible. Ether editing isn't capable of destroying an entire universe.
What is the point of this, then? You guys went out of your way to put together this trap, but don't plan on doing anything at all?
That's right. This way, the game that you so carefully orchestrated is now pointless, is it not? There's no point in a game if it's no longer fun. Silver Wolf, I know what you're after. The IPC's shackles won't be able to hold you, and jail is but another game to you. Herta and I came to an understanding. We will no longer enable you and give you what you need.
How boring.
However, Herta felt that this would be too easy on you, and wanted to add something of her own. And that is why, in this very moment, she has reverse-hacked you and located all your interastral network accounts. A total of 76 accounts. A very impressive number. How would it be if the IPC were to freeze all of them? Including all of your game records.
What? Hey, hold on a minute.
And she logged out. How hasty of her. Games are always fun in the eyes of a child, but to an adult, they are but one among many ways of solving a problem. It's about time we were on our way.
Screwlum and Herta are impressive. Bitmap explosion. If you could not imagine how hackers can create destruction, try to visualize them setting off explosions within cyberspace. The parties involved should be quite fond of this metaphor. Oh, I accidentally skipped one. Account to create a game starting enjoy your star adventure fully. Can I talk to you? Punk Lord Metallic, talk to Herta.
A flawless victory! Hope you got a glimpse of Herta's awesomeness, kiddo.
Yes, very. Was all your plan as expected of Madame Herta? Why make it so complicated?
Naturally. I couldn't care less about what happened with the space station, but I will surely repay the favor tenfold to anyone who dares to taunt me. I already notified someone at the IPC to freeze all her accounts. She's probably crying in front of her computer right now.
Dang. Talk to Screwbone.
Thank you, young sir. Your and Mr. Leonard's contributions were a necessity to our victory. Do you have any other questions regarding this incident?
What is Silver was truly after?
Her ultimate goal was always the ether cartridge, but she developed an alternative objective in challenging Herta and me in the process. All those complicated puzzles and unnecessary ploys. Nothing more than games, I'll wager.
Will the space station be invaded again?
If you are referring to the back doors Silver Wolf left behind, we have cleared out all of them, except for the one in the office. Don't worry. The space station is not as fragile as you think. Whether it's cosmic warfare or the incident that just took place, they're all within Herta's grand plan.
I want to ask about something else.
Please, ask away.
Will you still shut down the stimulated universe?
Certainly not. Although Madame Herta and I have our differences in terms of research direction, the simulated universe is our shared pursuit, and nothing will change that.
Thank goodness.
On the contrary, I plan on staying here for a while to see up close what kind of surprises the new branch of the universe has in store for me.
Yes! Yes, I love Screwlum. Stay, stay. What is the ultimate meaning of the existence of the universe?
There is no one answer to that question, my friend. It holds a different meaning for everyone. To sentimental, organic life forms, it could be the first falling leaf in the change of seasons, or the marks carved onto someone through the passage of time. To the swarm that follows its instincts, it might be the sight of fresh meat in their compound eyes and the restless thirst for sustenance. And for me, perhaps the image of symbols woven together, still able to move the heart. Something great that you call emotions. Of course, I've also heard that the answer is nothing more than a 2-digit number.
What do you plan on having for dinner?
A medium-rare cattle steak, salt-baked Kalia lemongrass, Herman compound milk, and a portion of fried rice, prepared by a certain young man on the station.
Hahaha, Arlen. But you can eat? Really?
All I need is energy. The form that energy comes in is the same as it is for you. I would never forsake the delights of the culinary world in the interests of efficiency. Now, it is possible that my joints may need a little lubricant every now and again.
Oh, I want to ask you about something else. That's all the questions I have.
Well, young sir, our destination may differ, but there are still countless opportunities for our paths to cross. The pursuit of knowledge will always be the best driving force for trailblazing.
Said trailblazing. Oh, you should talk back to him.
So, the reason Madame Herta wanted me to continue the investigation was to lure her out of hiding? That never crossed my mind! Did she know about the traps the hacker left in the space station from the very beginning?
You were the most fitting person. You were the most fitting bait.
She said I did a good job! Can you believe it? I've just been acknowledged by Madame Herta! This is something I'll remember for the rest of my life. I don't have to worry about being fired anymore!
Wow.
This chapter has come to a conclusion. Come, let us close the final back door.
Throw out the last graffiti. You watch the image on the wall slowly dissolve and disappear, and that's the end of it.
It's gone. It's all gone. They seriously left nothing behind. They went too far this time. Too far.
All right. Stop with the tantrum. You're not a kid anymore.
I am not throwing a tantrum.
Uh-huh. Anyway, what are you gonna do now, huh? Hack an IPC branch nearby and get your accounts back?
Ugh. If it were just 1 or 2 accounts, sure. I kind of overdid it this time. I lost basically everything. A branch office probably won't be enough. I'm gonna have to make a trip to Pierpoint.
What, you're going alone? That's the IPC's headquarters.
Yep, just me. Why? Do you want to come with?
I probably won't be able to. I'm in Elio's next script. Did you forget?
Oh, right. That story doesn't sound like it fits me. You guys have fun.
I hope you have a good time in Pierpoint as well.
Don't worry. I've already got an idea. You see that cloud diner just 2 kilometers from here? A few temps from the building material logistics department just stepped in. I'm gonna go and become their friend.
Getting a move on already? I would have thought you'd at least want to spend some time with that cartridge you were obsessing about.
I told you. I'm not obsessed with it. Besides,
there's
to be had along the way.
Oh, I thought it wasn't gonna say it, like it lagged a bit. She starts running through the effulgent neon lights, just as she had left her homeworld that night, sprinting towards the stars. Starlights elongates her shadow, illuminating the history of punk lore. Those who penned the legends, their vows remembered by the stars. The earliest role-playing gamer said games are about growth. The calm tactical strategy gamer said games are about the victories. The rebellious collaborative gamer said games are about encounters. The loving narrative gamer said games are about remembrance. And now the young galactic adventure gamer, she said,
a game is a game, and that's all there is to it.
wow, it's complete. Wait, what just happened? New message. Hey friend, you're still in the space station, right? I want to talk to you about something. Yep, still here. Nope, already gone. Why didn't you say this before? Yep, still here. What is it? It's been a while since that incident, but I'm still very worried about the space station's cybersecurity. I want to prepare while I can, and I've got an idea I want to run past you. Let's talk about the details of face-to-face. I'm outside the office. Please make sure to stop by. Okay. Max level achieved, but the game is not over yet. Continue your adventure and brush aside the overflowing experience points. The end of the stage signifies the beginning of an era. After clearing the beginner game, you can move to the bigger performance stage. Activate all graffiti mark to claim the light code. Oh. Yay! Increases the wearer's effect hit rate by 20%. When the wearer's attack defense reduced, enemies regenerates 4 energy. Select to use a new graffiti piece to spray. Start on game graffiti mode. Switch graffiti combos to spray interesting images. Use undo and erase all to spray with more convenience. When more than 8 graffitis are made in the domain, the earliest graffiti will be placed. When you exit the current domain, existing graffitis will also disappear. Open the camera or switch to graffiti mode to spray. Oh, nice. Now we got little graffitis. That's cool. Okay, that's cool.
I'll need to record today's notes in the databank.
Hey, friend, over here. You're finally here. I've been waiting a long time. Sorry to keep you waiting. We just saw each other not long ago. What time is it? 1:32. I got 28 minutes left. It's really late at night. And I have work tomorrow. Sadly. Sorry to keep you waiting. Is that so? Maybe I just wanted to see you, so I got impatient. Things is like I said in my message, even if the investigation is over, it still exposed many security issues the space station faces, in other words, gaps. Following lead researcher Asta's orders, the space station formed a special task force to tackle this problem. In my opinion, aside from technical upgrades, it is more important to increase staff members' awareness and precaution. Many of Silverwolf's attacks honed in on individual bad habits, and those are too difficult to defend against. Fair enough. Herta Space Station is the turf of Genius Society members, so it's not inconceivable that other forces target us. Therefore, our safety and staff awareness should be at the top of the universe as well. In order to be able to quickly respond to such incidents in the future, I think that a safety drill for the entire space station should be arranged immediately. A select number of staff members will have their terminals sent a mail embedded with special programs. Phishing mail? No. Not as simple as that. What we're defending against our enemies on the level of Stellar Hunters. They won't give you a choice. The moment the mail is successfully received, the program will attack automatically and immediately, regardless of time, location, or whether it was open. Within moments, the virus will spread throughout the entire space station. Be it personal terminals, public facilities, or the electricity warmer on the toilet. What? Wait, what? Everything might collapse within moments. Why would you want a warmer on your seat toilet thing? I don't get that. That's weird. Scary. Have you started looking for your next job? No, not the toilet seat. Don't worry. These viruses are all imitations written by me. They're absolutely safe and harmless. For the drill, I want to deepen everyone's understanding of network security, of course. Before we start testing and repeating, revision is compulsory. The requirements for test candidates will be very high. They will need to be bold, careful, and thoughtful. They must not only be familiar with the space station, but also understand Silverwolf and the Stellar Hunter. It would be helpful if they also have an altruistic heart. Who could satisfy of all the requirements? My friend, that's you. No problem, friend. Do you have any other friends? You mean on the space station? Of course not. Colleagues are not friends. The sudden honesty. Did you switch personalities? Oh, I just had a moment of inspiration. I was at the IPC for a long time, so believe me, friend, when I say adversity shows sincerity. The stimulation testing grounds is ready. Let's get to it. Then let's go. Come with me. Oh, right now? What? Okay. Break, could still not. Ether graffiti, use the graffiti mechanisms in the stage to break out the sealed sector. Do I even have time for this? It's 1:36. I have like 24 minutes. You know what? I'm gonna end here. This is gonna be part 1. Next is gonna be part 2. This is part 1 from the story. We're gonna finish the rest of the little games for this thing another time. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. So bye everybody. I have to go to bed now.